Okay, now we get to the real heart of the show. A discussion with Alex Berlin. Welcome, Alex.
Yeah, thanks for having me on here today. I love talking about our business, so I'm going to need 2 to 3 more hours of your all time.
We'll push back the training costs.
Yeah,
We'll make
we
it
need
work.
it. We need it.
Alex, you're the Vice President of Sales at Rochester Homes, but you're also the co-owner.
Yeah, so we did a terrible job of advertising this, 4 or 5 years ago now, but Tyler Anderson, my brother-in-law, and myself bought the company from the second generation owner, Kenny Anderson, back in January of 2015.
That's awesome. Very exciting.
Yeah, it was a good, smooth transition, and we started back during the downturn with the goal of getting the company back out of the the housing recession.
The Great Recession?
Yeah, and it was a big recession for home builders, as you know. So
Sure was.
after we turned the corner out of that, Kenny did his part and sold the business to us while we were still young. So it was a really good opportunity for us and for the company to turn the corner, and we've had some great years since.
You say we started, you're talking about you and Tyler. You got going kind of in the fire when things weren't looking so good?
Yeah, that's right. So Kenny and the entire business, the ride from the early 2000s when housing economy was so incredible down into 2009 was so rough on everybody that I think he was getting close to being ready to throw in the towel. And Tyler and I, both looked at what the company does and the opportunity, obviously, and said, this is too good of a company and has too much opportunity out there to let it fall into the wasteland. So we stepped in and said, even though it's a bad economy, we want to learn the business now while we're young and while things are bad, and then if we get on the other side of this thing, we want to be owners. So we did it, and it was a successful transition.
I think third generation is probably something that's a little bit rare in business cycle.
For sure.
So how are you making this work?
Well, it takes a lot of love for your family, I'll tell you that, and it takes a lot of good communication, and it takes an incredible team behind us. Tyler and I are 2 people. Kenny's always been 1 person, but we've got a killer team over there. We're up to about 140 employees. That's 110 people that work on the production line every day. Those people are critical, both men and women, and then our office staff as well has been really supportive of us. So that's what it's all about.
Alex, give us an idea. You're talking about the number of employees. That's a big number for a local a city like ours, a county. But what was it like maybe in 2009 or through some of those darker times in our economy's history? What were employment numbers like, just an idea back then?
Sure, they were probably down in the 40s.
Wow.
Yeah, so things have really changed. When Tyler and I started, we were doing, I want to say about 50 homes a year, which with a modular production facility is bare minimum. When you're having to shut down the production line every other week, or you're running, partial houses during a week, it's just really tough on your employees, and it's really tough on your customers not knowing when they're going to get their homes out, and it's really tough on obviously trying to make it work financially too. So this past year, we're going to celebrate 2019 as our best year in company history, revenue-wise, and we built about 275 homes last year. So we've really turned the corner.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. It's been a fun ride so far, and we're excited to keep it going.
All right, you mentioned something, modular construction and 50 homes. How long does it take to build a home using the type of construction that you're talking about?
Sure. So from the moment the home comes in our back door to the moment it leaves off the production line is only 6 days. So it's a really fast process. Wow. Yeah. So we like to say that we're mixing the art of home building with the science of a manufacturing process, and we utilize some of the things that Henry Ford started, and we like to build subcomponents of the homes. So you'll actually, if you come to our factories, which please do, we've got a factory tour every Saturday at 10 a.m. Except for holidays, that's Eastern Standard Time. We get a lot of people from Illinois who miss that, unfortunately. But come see it, and you'll see sub-production stations where your floors, all your walls, and your roof structure are built by themselves, and then they're moved onto the assembly line separately. So it really speeds up the process. And then, of course, while that's going along, you've got your site work that's being done on site. And so the entire process, if you've got everything planned out properly, and you're working with one of our qualified builders, can almost cut the time in half of building a home.
That's really exciting. Seems like that You know, I've heard a lot about, I mentioned earlier even, there's a lot of demand for housing. There's not much on the market to buy. If you're in the market to purchase, seems like it might be a great time to be in the construction industry.
Yeah, there's an incredible housing shortage, and unfortunately it's focused in the affordable sector. For some reason, you know, the home builders that are left out there seem to be focused on building very expensive housing, and the NAHB is really urging all of us to turn and focus on the affordability factor. And our type of construction, modular construction, really helps out with affordable construction all the way up to, you know, medium. And there are some companies that focus on high end as well. We at Rochester Homes focus on anything from affordable to what we would call, you know, middle income housing. And so we're really going to try to help put a dent in that problem that the entire economy's seeing.
All right, if I'm a potential buyer of one of your homes that you're constructing, do I have some options? You mentioned like maybe the different value of home, but give me the Cliff Notes on kind of some of the choices I might come through and be guided.
Sure, yeah, so a lot of people think that you're gonna get some kind of like kit home, you know, home A or B and colors A or B, but about 65% of what we built was a custom home last year. So somebody either brought us a plan that they drew up on a napkin, or you know, they edited from something they found online. And we like to say we value engineer that into our module sizes so that we can use our building systems to build it really cost effectively and to build it time effectively, but still we're going to design those modules to achieve the end plan that the customer desires. And then of course we've got too many options, Tyler would say, to choose from between colors and countertops and windows, and we are a manufacturer that chooses to use all, you know, name brand components. So we're using DuPont Tyvek house wrap and Anderson windows and you know, Owens Corning shingles, Delta faucets. So you're gonna have a plethora of items to choose from. And then people always too wonder, you know, if I don't like what you're offering, what do I do then? Well, at the end of the day, if you omit something from us, you're still going to get the benefit of modular timeframes and cost savings, and you're just going to do, you know, maybe a 10th of the work on site or a 5th of the work on site, and you're going to get exactly what you want. So we really offer a full solution for building whatever home you want to build.
That's probably something most people that aren't familiar with your type of construction really don't know.
Yeah.
They probably have a lot of assumptions or perception about that.
Yeah, I think there's a lot that people don't know about what we do. And again, you know, maybe we build in a 500-mile radius, and we build through a network of independent builders. So we as a company have been really focused on marketing to a home builder, and we like to say that we're almost like an advanced lumber store. A home builder should order parts of a home from us, but at the end of the day, they're selling a total product to their customer that's complete with garages and porches and landscaping and everything you would need to have a turnkey home. But because we've been marketing to that builder, we've done a poor job maybe of marketing to our own community and to the customers around here that we can be helping. And so I really urge people to come out and get to know who we are. We're one of the only builders in the county, if not several counties, who've got model homes. We've got 3 model homes that range anywhere from $100,000 sales price point up to a $350,000 sales price point. So we've got something for everyone to see. And then one of the biggest questions I get, in fact, you know, Zach's here with us today. He's on our marketing.
Zach.
He's doing a little video for us as well. He posted on our social media feeds a video that we did out at a local job site, a house we just set, and it's got over 6,000 views in the last week. And there's 2 reasons why I think that video's got a ton of views. The first is that it had a really simple message. Modular is not a type of home. It's a type of construction.
Okay.
Modular just means that we're building something in pieces, and we're doing that because we can do it in a controlled environment, and we can do it so effectively. And then we can ship to the job site, and by the time it's finished, it gives you the exact same end user product that a site-built home would give you, a traditional conventionally built home. So it was a really simple message. People got to see a really beautiful home, and we had so many people blow up on that because that's the question we get all day. What's a modular home? What's a modular home? Well, it isn't a thing. Modular construction is just what we choose to do to build your home cost effectively and time effectively. Yeah. The other reason that video probably went viral is because there were smoke alarms chirping in the background, and I think several women used it to play a hoax on their husbands and had them looking around our house for their chirping
Wrong
smoke
battery,
alarms.
change the other one.
So it was a small oversight, but it was pretty funny to hear the stories.
Well, we've noticed you guys do a great job of marketing on social media and other sources. You've got a great website. We think you guys are doing a fantastic job. You mentioned the NAHB earlier, which is National Association of Home Builders.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys recently, Rochester Homes won a couple of awards. Tell us just briefly about that. That's exciting.
So thank you for mentioning that. We've won awards for Homes of Distinction the last 2 years. One is on our Avery model, which is a 3-piece modular Cape Cod system. It's a really, really beautiful home, super modern decorations in it. Reagan Newton, who's on our marketing team as well as a designer, helped us design and decorate that home. She did a killer job. So, another local member of our community who's an employee at Rochester Homes. Beautiful home. So home of distinction there. And we got another one for a home that was built by LaPorte Housing up in LaPorte, Indiana. I know you guys do some business with them up there from First Federal. They're thankful for your relationship as well. They designed a home for a retail customer, and that ended up winning an award as well because it was such an interesting and unique look, and it was in that modern farmhouse style that's really trendy right now, but it wasn't kind of like hitting you over the head with Joanna Gaines' book on design. So it was a unique take on that design trend. We also won an industry best award for our website, so check that out. It's really easy to use, and we've got a new feature on there in the last year that's a virtual walkthrough of all our homes. So if you're questioning what I'm saying, you're like, I don't believe this guy, modular isn't modular, I know what this is, check out the website and jump into our homes. You can actually take your screen and jump in and walk around all 3 of our models, plus several other models from some of our building partners, and see what they are before you come touch and feel it. But the website got a really nice award too.
Give us the web address there so we can check that out this morning.
Yep, it's just rochesterhomesinc.com.
Great. One final question for you. Local employer, local business owner, what's your biggest challenge right now?
So you talked a minute ago about how employment rates are so low right now. Well, in the construction industry, that's a problem. We need good qualified labor right now. Not just Rochester Homes, obviously, but I mean on a national scale, NAHB is single-handedly focused on trying to get people back into the construction industry. A lot of young people want to go off to college and take on that student debt, unfortunately, and then don't want to come back and work in construction trades. And what's beautiful for Rochester Homes is that we are in a controlled environment. So our production employees are under a covered roof all day. We control elements a lot better than, if it's snowing outside, it's not snowing inside. If it's 50 below outside, it's still 50 degrees in our factory. We also use, building jigs and fixtures and crane systems so that our employees are not doing super heavy lifting. As I mentioned earlier, we've got a strong contingent of women who work in our factory doing construction with us.
That's great.
Which is a killer thing. If you're a woman, you're out there and you're thinking, I can't apply to Rochester Homes because I'm a female and I can't do construction, that's the wrong idea. Yeah, come and see us. We love trying to move that women in construction movement forward. So we're ahead of the game at Rochester Homes in the labor shortage, but that is something that construction builders across the country are dealing with right now that kind of keeps us awake at night sometimes.
If someone wants to apply, how do they do that to work at Rochester Homes?
You got to come in and see us. We want to get to meet you, get to know you. We've got an incredible team of people over there. Every single one of our production workers is a valued team member. Obviously, we can't do anything that we do without them building our home. So we want to get to know you, fill out an application, talk to Sam in our HR department. She'll get you started, and then we'll get you on the training bus. And if you don't have any experience in construction, don't worry about that. We want good people who've got great attitudes, and we're teaching a lifelong skill too. It's a neat thing to come and build homes with us, even if you're going to do it for 3 or 5 years. Don't think of it has to be your career, although we invite you to have that as well. We've got several employees who've been there for 20, 30, 40 years.
That's a good sign.
But it's, we're going to teach you how to do stuff that you're going to use for the rest of your life. If you're going to be a homeowner at some point, most likely, and you're going to need to know how to, change out your recept or fix something in your house, fix a leaky faucet. Yeah. So we're going to teach you lifelong skills at Rochester Homes, so come see us.
That's a good pitch. We're speaking with Alex Berlin, excuse me, co-owner of Rochester Homes, a great local business, 3rd generation. Congratulations on your success last year, your best revenue year ever. That's
thank you.
exciting, and
Great.
we appreciate what you guys are doing and what you mean to the local economy.
Yeah, thanks. And back at you guys. You know, we couldn't do what we do without great, financing sources like you guys. You guys are a great hometown solution, and you really take care of our customers. So we appreciate that. And thanks for having me on. Zach and I brought you guys some sweatshirts, some little swag to wear around town.
That's
with the
going on
Rochester
today.
Homes. Yeah, there you go.
Thank
With
you,
the logo
Alex.
on it.
Yeah,
So
thank you.
thanks for having us on.